reformulation of the model. So this model, in fact, was based on some physical aspects behind the water infiltration into soils, and it's good to consider these aspects before rewriting the model. So in fact, in the way to derivate the model, Averkamp et al. Considered that initially the water content was uniform along the wall profile. This is that one. And that there was initial gravity-driven flow, in fact, that will supply the water needed to maintain the initial profile at this value. And then we have a second part of the infiltration that will allow to supply the water needed to increase from the initial state to the final state, the theta 1. I must recall you that the model considers that the water pressure head and water content are fixed at the surface, in fact. So we have these two components. The first one is the gravity-driven flow. The second one is both capillary and gravity-driven flow, and that is the main component of the infiltration. On this basis, the model can be rewritten. So this is the formula that we find in most papers, in fact, for 1D infiltration. And this equation can be rewritten as follows by decomposing the bulk water infiltration into the main component and the component related to the initial gravity-driven flow. And the main component then follows this law, and the initial gravity flow induces such infiltration, with K naught being the hydraulic conductivity corresponding to the initial water content. So we have a little bit simplified the model, and as a second step, we use in fact the scaling factors that were proposed by Varado and Tal in 2006, plus an additional parameter that stands for the contribution of the initial gravity-driven flow. And when we consider this and we transform a little bit the equation, we can define what is called the scaled quasi-exact implicit model that takes this form, in fact, this equation, where we have 4 input parameters: scaling factor for time, infiltration, the initial gravity-driven flow parameter, and the infiltration constant beta. We can recognize in the model the contribution of the main capillarity and gravity-driven flow, and the component related to the initial gravity-driven flow. That's it. So I forgot to mention that f minus 1 beta is the inverse function of f beta x, or f beta, that assign to any scaled infiltration the corresponding scaled time. So in our article we will investigate the effect of each of the scaling factors, gamma I, gamma t, and the two other input parameters, omega 0 and beta. So when in the presentation you see the rabbit in the hat, in fact, that's a link to a video that explains in much more details every part of the presentation. So I split all the presentation into several videos, and you can have a look at these videos by just clicking on the ears of the rabbit.